Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This video is gonna be my lip declutter. I am gonna be decluttering all my different lip products in this video. And yeah, it's about time I went through this and really looked at what's too old, what I don't use anymore. So let's get right into it. So this is a bit of a chaotic situation. It's a bit of a mess. Let's see how I am gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna put everything to the side. I usually do this and then take a bit by bit. Just take a few and then talk about those and then take a few more. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, so we have a few things here and let's just go through it. The first thing that I see here is the Kiko Milano Sweet Affairs Sweet Kiss Duo Liquid Lip Color in 03. This is one that I kind of forgot I bought, but this is a really nice shade, a really nice formula, and I think this will be very nice for fall, and I am going to be keeping this one. I feel like I wore this once, but I haven't really given it the attention it deserves, so definitely keeping that one. Then this Nabla Shine Theory lip gloss. This is a beautiful see-through warm red lip gloss with golden shimmer. This is one of my faves. I am about down here and I think I can definitely use this up, and yeah, I'm gonna keep it for sure. Then I have these three Nimya lip glosses. I still have to test these out a little more. I bought these a few months ago, but so far I really like them. So far I think this is a really nice formula. I have the one in Pinky Promise, which is the pinky nude, and then I have the one in She Said What, which is kind of like a pinky nude, a little bit lighter with a shimmer in there as well, kind of like a pearl. And then I have this bronzy gold shimmery one, and this one is called Are You Sitting Down? And this one is definitely the most special and interesting one to me. I think these are really cute glosses, but I definitely have to try them more before I decide. But I think these will stay around. I actually quite like these. I'm gonna put this to the side a little bit more. I feel like my camera has some trouble focusing when all those things are here. Then I have this Sephora liquid lipstick. This is a cream lip stain in 70, and I love the cream lip stains, but some of them have gotten a little bit older. This isn't too old. I think I bought this one 3 years ago. I think it's still fine, so I'm gonna be keeping this. I really like this shade. Then I have this Kiko lip oil. I keep forgetting to update you on this one, but I actually quite like it. It's not the most hydrating lip oil that I have in my collection, but it's a nice one. It looks cute in a tube. It's not too expensive. I quite like it. I just keep forgetting about actually telling you about this because it's in my purse. It always is in my purse. I haven't used it a lot, but I have used it quite a few times, and this is just the type of product that is so handy to just take with you and then reapply. Then I have two Oden's Eye cream lip stains. I really love this formula. I feel like they could maybe have some more shades in the range, but the two shades that I have I really like. I have the shade Water Lily. This is kind of like a mauve terracotta, kind of deep, kind of warm, but it still has some pink in it. And then I also have the shade Little Jasmine. This is quite nude, a little bit warm, very wearable. I've worn this so many times, and these are some of the best smelling lip products in my collection. These smell so good, and I'm definitely keeping these. These are my faves, like some of my faves. Then I have this Martina's Diner Hot Sauce Pepper Sauce lip plumper. I'm not really a lip plumper kind of person. It's not really my thing. This looks kind of bright in the packaging, but it's kind of see-through. But yeah, I don't really know what to do with it. I feel like it's a little bit too new to declutter it, and I don't feel like it is too much of a burning, painful sensation for me to use. I feel like this could kind of work because the formula is nice, and I do like a see-through red lip, so I think I could still use this, so I'm gonna be keeping it around. Then I have another Martina Cosmetics. This is a liquid lip balm. This one is in the shade Arlette. This is kind of like a pinky nude. I really like this one. It's a beautiful formula, very hydrating, so I'm keeping it. Then this Makeup by Mario Rose Glow, what's it called, Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. These are not my absolute favorite shiny see-through, like kind of like gloss in a stick type of lip product, but it's still nice enough to keep around. I think I could start to like them more if I use them a little bit more, but I was expecting to love them right away and that didn't really happen. But I don't think it's time to declutter these. I have more of these. You will see them later. I don't think I should declutter this, but it's not my absolute fave. But it's still new in my collection. Then the first thing I'm gonna declutter is this Kiko Festival Glow No Transfer Lipstick. This one is way too drying. I didn't feel like it was comfortable and it also broke. This is like loose and I don't feel like this is worth fixing it. It's a nice shade, but for the rest, I just don't think that this is a lipstick worth keeping. So this is gonna go in the trash. Then this Algae with Hydrating Effect Lip Oil by Essence I recently got. I thought this one would be a nice kind of like hydrating thing to wear in the winter when my lips are really dry. I have the other ones of this line as well. And I think this is an amazing lip oil that is very, very hydrating. Really into it, and it smells a little strange, but like it's algae. How do you say this? It smells a bit like what you would expect from it. A little bit like water with plants in it, but it's not too bad. Once you apply it on your lips, it's fine. You don't really smell it. I feel like this is the best one. This is the one that has the best scent and look to the lips, because there's one that's like pH reacting. I don't know if I have it here somewhere or not. I might not have it here, but I'm keeping them all. But the one that's pH reacting, it gets bright pink, and the other one smells a little bit like asparagus. I don't know why they did that, but I like this one the best. So if you want to pick up any lip oil from Essence, then this is my favorite. Then I have this Alien Cosmetics Satin Liquid Lipstick in the shade Kaleidos. This is a cool tone brown, very nice for fall and winter. I'm keeping it. Then this ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in the shade Hot Spark is a really nice lip oil. I really like it. It is not too orangey, but it gives a little bit of an extra oomph to the lips. It's just very nice, very easy to apply. It's kind of like that see-through red effect, but it's a little bit more corally. I really like it. I don't think I have updated you on this yet. It's still newer in my collection, but it's a good one. Then I have another of these liquid lip balms by Martina Cosmetics. I really like this formula, and this is the one in Marcel, and this is like a cool tone, kind of medium nude, and I think that one is really nice. It's a little bit more mauve-y, quite a good shade. Then I have here one of the Lunar Beauty lip oils. This was the one in Kiss Me. I believe this is the pinky one. I really like these. The scent is amazing. It feels so good on the lips. It's so shiny. I think that these are some of the best lip oils on the market. So nice. Then I have, I think, one of the lip glosses from Lunar Beauty. This is the shade Dreamy. And I just really love the lip products by Lunar Beauty. I recently got quite a few. This is kind of like a see-through corally shade. It doesn't have a lot of pigment, but it looks really nice and it has a very nice scent to it. I am gonna be keeping this one. Then one of the ColourPop So Glassy lip glosses. I quite like this one. This is the one in Newport. I kind of have to try it out a little bit more. It is still newer in my collection. Still have to update you on it. Still really have to review this one. But so far I quite like it. I quite like the shade. It just sometimes feels a little bit thick on my lips, and I don't know if I really love it yet, if it's gonna be a fave. It definitely isn't bad. Then I have this satin lipstick by MAC in the shade Twig. This is a newer one in my collection. I really like this shade. It's very appropriate for fall. Quite a nice, not too purpley mauve nude. It still has enough brown and pink in it for it to work on my skin tone. Then I have this Essence Hydra Matte lipstick in the shade honestly. Yeah, this is quite a nice color. I really like the formula. It is hydrating, has quite a sweet scent to it, but it's not too overpowering, but it does smell like candy. I'm gonna keep it around. I do hate how they do it with these stickers, because they always put them in a way that it closes the whole bullet, but then you kind of have to take it off to really be able to use it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. Then one time I got this NARS Mini for free, and this is in the shade Star Woman. This is a Power Matte lip pigment. I've never put this on my lips, and it is very, very liquidy. Oh, okay, I have to clean this up. Alright, so that's a pretty risky lip product. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't think I'm actually gonna apply this to the lips. It seems like a hassle. Maybe people love it, but I think I'm gonna give up on it, especially with this shade. I don't wear bright reds a lot, so I'm gonna declutter this one. Then I have this Boozy Shop Clear Lip Gloss, Juicy and Luminizing. I actually had this in my bag as kind of like a lip treatment, sort of like a lip balm, so I'm gonna be keeping it around and putting it back in my bag. Then I have, let me see, this Demi Matte in 070 from Catrice. This is quite a nice kind of deeper rose shade. I really like this formula. I'm gonna be keeping this one. Then I have this Gloss Stick in 020 from Catrice. I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping it around, but I'm still testing it out. I just feel like there's almost nothing coming off. It is so subtle. It is a bit too subtle for me. I was expecting it to be a little bit like the Makeup by Mario ones, but it's just so subtle. There's no shine, almost no shine. It's kind of like a lip balm with a little bit of a tint, and that's not what I was going for. So I'm gonna keep it for now because I still have to review it, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep this in my collection for a very long time. Alright, this one is also new, the Essence Extreme Care Hydrating Glossy Lip Balm. This is in the shade Milky Cacao. I hated this when I applied this on my lips. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it around. I just think this is way too pigmented, way too thick, and it just doesn't work with this shade. So I am gonna test it one more time and probably then it's gonna leave my collection. Then this Shine Balm Lipstick by Catrice in 030. I felt like this also lacked some pigment. It's a bit better than the other one, and I feel like I can make this work. I think from the new lip products by Catrice that I have tried, this is probably the best one. But I feel like the lip products that I had from them from collections that they had before, I like those better. So now I kind of know my in-between thoughts. I think this one is okay. The other two disappointed me a little bit, but I'm keeping it around because I still have to review it. Then this Better Than Fake Lips Volume Gloss by Catrice. I actually quite like. It's a beautiful shade. It's not too pigmented. It's not sticky. It's just the right amount of thickness. It doesn't feel watery, but it's also not like too thick on the lips. So I'm gonna be keeping that one around. Then this Charming Escape Luxurious Shiny Lipstick by Kiko. I am gonna be keeping this one around. This is the shade 01. I think this is a beautiful shade. This is one of my favorite lipsticks actually, and I just love this packaging, so it's gonna stay. This isn't going very well. I have decluttered 2 lipsticks, but the older ones, they're coming. It's coming. Then we have the Kiko Milano A Holiday Fable Enchanting Lipstick in 01. I believe this is the more nudie shade. I kind of regret getting this, but I feel like it's a little bit much on its own. But I think if I combine it with something like this, add a little bit of this and have some shine, but also a little bit more of the pigment, the creamy pigment, then it's not gonna look as metallic-y. So I am gonna be keeping this and try that. Alright, in this bag I have a bunch of Lunar Beauty lip products. Let me see what we have here. I also have my teeny tiny MAC Nice and Spicy Pro Longwear Lip Pencil. And I wanted to use this up, but I feel like it has gotten too dry. There's almost nothing coming off. I think this is too old. I can't even swatch it right now, so I'm gonna get rid of it, but I might repurchase it. Alright, then we have the Lunar Beauty lip gloss in Starlight. This is kind of like a mauve shade with some golden glitter in it. I am gonna be keeping that one. This is an empty liquid lipstick box. I don't know which one is supposed to be there. Oh, I think it's this one. So this is the liquid lipstick in Daydream, and this is a beautiful kind of pinky nude, a little bit deeper, not too light. I'm going to be keeping that one. I think it's a beautiful shade. I'm going to keep all of these, but I'm just going to show you so you know what I have. So this is the gloss in Mystery, and this is a champagne and pink shimmery gloss. Very beautiful. Then we have the gloss in Aura, and this is without any shimmer, kind of like a nudie brownie pink. I think it is really pretty. Then we have the liquid lipstick in Aphrodite. I believe this is the red one. It's a bit much for me. It's a bit bright for me, but I kind of don't want to get rid of it. But on the other hand, this is probably the one I would prefer if I would wear a red. So I'm gonna keep this one around for a little bit longer, but I might get rid of other reds. Then this lip oil in Expose Me. This one I'm gonna keep as well. This is the see-through one. I don't remember the scents of these lip oils, but they all smell amazing, like fruit. This liquid lipstick is a shade Perfection, and this one is really light, a really light nude. So this one is a bit hard for me to wear, but I still think it is pretty. I still want to keep it. Then we have the lip oil in Dare Me, and this is kind of like the peachy one, but you don't really see the shades on the lips. It's more about the scents. And then we have this liquid lipstick in the shade Hello's Eve. I think this is a beautiful shade. It is a beautiful burnt orange, so pretty, still wearable for me. I don't feel like it's too bright and orange. And then this one is the lip gloss in Coven. And this one is a light peachy one that is shimmery with golden shimmers in there. Alright, I bought this tin with 4 Kaleidos lip clays. I thought I was gonna really like this, but in the end, I wasn't a fan of this formula. I felt like it looked too dry and too matte, and just like it sucked all of the life out of my lips. And I feel like maybe I could make these work with a little bit of gloss on top. And I don't know if I still want to keep them around. I don't feel like I've had them for that long, but I really don't reach for them. This one is really watery. Why is it so watery? I'm gonna try and shake it up. Let's try that again. Okay, that's a little bit better, but still kind of watery. Kind of strange. Alright, this one is pretty warm and kind of brown. And then we have this one. This one is a little bit more pink. I think I'm gonna declutter the bright pink. I don't feel like I need that in this formula because I don't really like the formula. And then, what was this one? That was that one. Okay, I'm gonna keep these 3 lighter shades, and I'm gonna see if I like them with the gloss on top. Maybe it will look amazing, but if it doesn't, then next time I will declutter this. I just feel like they're a bit too new to declutter, and then I'm not gonna keep them in the tin anymore because I feel like I don't reach for things that are like in a drawer in some sort of packaging. It's just too much of a hassle to grab. Alright, the first actual box. This holds more of the older lipsticks because they were here first. They are in the box, and then the newer lipsticks, they just are thrown in the drawer somewhere around them. So that is why I haven't really decluttered much so far, but I think I'm gonna declutter some more things here. Alright, so this is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in 40. And this is kind of like a grayish, kind of like cool toned nudie shade. It's a little bit older in my collection, but it's not like crazy old. But I do feel like when I wear it, it's a little bit too muted for me, a little bit too gray in undertone. So I don't know if I want to keep this around. I don't really reach for this one anymore. It's not my favorite of all of the Sephora Cream Lip Stains that I have. I used to really love this, but that was in the period where grayish type of shades were really popular, and I wore them as well, but I don't feel like they are the most flattering on me, so I think I'm gonna declutter this one. Then I have this Catrice lip balm from the Disney collection. This is Belle, and this one is 020, and yeah, it's nothing much. I bought it more for the review and for the packaging, and of course it looks cool on the outside. It's glittery, but it's nothing spectacular. I think I have another one of these. I have this one as well, the one that is from the Pocahontas Situation collection. I don't feel like I need to keep both. I think I'm gonna declutter the Pocahontas one because I just don't need this type of product. I don't wear it a lot, so I think the Belle one it's enough for me. I'm gonna keep that one. Then I have the Catrice. This is the Demi Matte lipstick in 100, and it's a very interesting shade because it's a little bit too light for me in the spring and summer. Well, not in spring, but in the summer and fall, it's a little bit too light for me because my skin is a little bit more tan, and then it looks a little bit odd. But in winter, I quite like it. It's a little bit different. It's a beautiful shade, so I'm gonna keep it around for the winter. But if I don't wear it this winter, then I'm probably decluttering it. All right, then we have the ColourPop Fresh Kiss liquid lipstick. This is a deeper shade that I have. I also have a lighter shade. I don't know if I really need this in my life, if I really love it. I haven't reached for it in a long time since I got it. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. I don't hate this formula, at least not in the shades that I have, but it's also not my favorite, so it's gonna be a maybe. Then I have this Kiko Milano Watermelon Creamy Lipstick from the Fruit Explosion line. So this is kind of like a brighter rosy shade. I feel like it's very similar to a Catrice one that I have. It is just very bright. It smells very sweet. I don't know if I'm really gonna wear it. I feel like this is a maybe because I just want to see what other types of rosy shades I have, and then I can really make up my mind. So that is a maybe. Then I have this Semi Shine lipstick by Essence in Why Not, and this is also kind of like a bright pinky shade. Yeah, it's the same shade, but I think I like the other one better, so this is gonna be decluttered. Then I have another of the Holiday Fable Enchanting lipstick. This one is a shiny pink one, and I quite like it, so I'm gonna be keeping this one. I just feel like this one is a little bit more interesting than this shade. It is just maybe a little bit too bright, a little bit much. Then I have one of the Juvia's Place lipsticks. This is the one in Muted. I think this is gonna be an interesting shade to wear in the fall. It's a bit out there for me, but I can see myself wearing it, so I'm gonna be keeping it. I do like the formula. Then I have these two gel plumping lipsticks by Catrice. These are my favorite lip formula, I think, by Catrice. I have the one in 170. It is a peachy nude. I've worn it a lot. I'm gonna be keeping it. Then I have the kind of see-through red one. I don't know why my camera isn't focusing. Please focus. So this is 150, kind of see-through red. I really like it. I'm keeping it. Then I have this H&M lipstick. This one is in Strawberry Mochi, and this is quite a nice corally nude, but I just feel like the H&M matte lipsticks are so kind of drying and hard to wear, and even though I really like this shade, I just don't think I'm gonna reach for it because I just think that it is not the best formula, and when I see it I'm just like, nah, it's a hassle to wear. Then I have this Catrice Clean ID Ultra High Shine lipstick. This one is in the shade 060 Thank Nude Next. I swatched it over here. It's not that shiny, but it is very like nice and flattering on the lips. It looks very beautiful. It is kind of perfecting, and it's just a nice formula. I think it looks really good on the lips. This one is a little bit of a deep shade, but I might actually like this for the fall, so I'm gonna be keeping this one around. But with a lot of these lip products, I just have to see if I wear them this particular season. I think if I declutter again in the spring, then I will have a lot more to declutter. I have some more Catrice lipsticks. This one is without a name. Oh wait, this one is the shade Pink Addiction. So this is a very bright kind of fuchsia pink, and I really love the shade, so I am gonna keep this one around. Then I have the shade Breathless Berry, and this is also from the Demi Matte lipstick line. This is like a berry nude, and I love this one on me. I think it is so cool. It looks a little dark now in the swatch. It's not as dark in real life, but all of a sudden the sun is behind the clouds, so the lighting has changed a bit, but it's a little bit lighter in real life. I really like it. I kind of forgot about this one, but it's one of my faves. Alright, these Makeup by Mario glasses. This is the Pro Volume lip gloss. I have a few different shades of this. This is my favorite lip gloss formula. I think it's the perfect amount of shine without being too chunky, without being too glittery. It gives you kind of like that 3D effect to the lips, and it does let your lipstick that you have underneath shine through, but it makes it more interesting. And this is just When I bought this gloss, this one is in the shade Rose Nude. When I bought this one, or was this the first one? First I bought one. When I tried that one on top of other lipsticks, I was sold. All of a sudden I understood why people would put lip glosses on top of their lipsticks. I thought it looked so good and I couldn't stop doing it. This is so nice and it also lasts a long time. That's one of the problems I had. I felt like if I put a lip gloss on top of a lipstick, it would just kind of disappear, like the whole lip. The lipstick would also disappear because it would get too emollient, but with that I don't feel like it. It's still long lasting, so I really like these. I would highly recommend these. I just grabbed out the other two shades that I bought. I have the shade Mauve Nude and Golden Nude. Yeah, the Rose Nude is my favorite so far, but these are also beautiful shades. Really into these. The Rose Nude is the first one that I bought. Alright, we have this Catrice X Jenny lipstick in C01 Teddy, and it's a cute shade, but I don't feel like this looks particularly good on me. I don't feel like I really need this in my life. It's just too much of a warm brown, a little bit too deep, so I am gonna declutter this one. So this Charming Escape Luxurious Matte Lipstick, even though I love the packaging, I really wanted to love this, and I think the shade is absolutely gorgeous. I think this is just too drying and sticky. It is just not very nice to wear. At least that's what I remember from it. It's just a little bit of a strange formula, this matte formula. And yeah, even though I think it's really pretty in a way, I know I'm not gonna reach for it, so I am gonna declutter this one. Then this Essence Shine 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 Wet Lip Gloss. I know this is some people's favorite lip gloss and I get it. It is very shiny, but to me it's a little bit too shiny. I feel like it's so watery, it is so shiny, it's so wet looking that it feels a bit weird to me when I wear it, and I feel like it just looks a little bit odd. I'd much rather wear something like this that has just the right amount of shine for me, so I'm gonna declutter this one. Then I have this H&M lipstick in Penny Red. This is not a matte one, this is, what's it called, like a cream one, and even though I think it's a pretty shade, I haven't reached for it for years and years, so I'm gonna declutter it. Then I have this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. It doesn't have a name because this was in a set, but I think this is a very beautiful shade. I'm gonna be keeping it. Then this Nabla liquid lipstick, but this is one of the dreamy liquid lipsticks, so not the matte one but the creamy ones, and this is like the nude one that's a little bit more warm. I am gonna be keeping this one. Then I have another NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, also without a name, also from that set. This is kind of like a gray shade, but because of the formula, I think it looks really nice on the lips. It's a bit see-through, so it makes my lips more cool tone, but it still looks natural, so I like it for that. Then I have this MAC à la Plage Luster Lipstick. This is from one of their limited editions from like 2 years ago. This is one of my favorite lipsticks in my collection. I'm gonna keep it. I think it's so flattering, so beautiful. Then this Hydro Matte lipstick in the shade Virtue Rose. It is kind of a bright pink, but I feel like I like this more. It's a little bit more me than the Kiko Milano Watermelon Creamy lipstick that I just showed you. So this was in a maybe pile, but I am gonna declutter it. I am not gonna use it, I think. Then we have the Caviar Gouge Fleur du Soir lip color. This is probably a little bit too old, but I feel like I can still make it work. It is a very interesting shade, kind of like a brown red. I am gonna be keeping it. Then this Flower and Herb edition 010 from Catrice. I'm gonna be keeping it. It's the same as the Power Pumping lipstick. It's just with a very interesting florally scent to it, but I like this one. I'm gonna keep it. So here it's getting kind of interesting because some of these have to go, even though I really like the Sephora Cream lip stains. First up, we have the shade 87. I feel like this is still gonna work for me. I think this is a beautiful purpley shade that is not too purpley. I haven't reached for these though in the last year or so, but I haven't used for a lot of lip products in the last year or so because I have been using less makeup, wearing less makeup, so I want to give it another chance. But this shade, the cream lip stain in 33, I just feel like it's a bit too light for me, a bit too cool tone, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. Then this one in 84, I feel like this This is really old, an older one in my collection. I do like it still. I think I'm gonna try and wear it one more time, and then see. Well, you know what? No, this one is too old. I know it's too old. So I'm gonna declutter that one. Then we have the shade 85. This is a nice kind of pinky nude, a little bit more bright. I'm gonna keep it. Then the shade 41. This one is also too old. I really love this shade though, and the other shade that I just decluttered, the one in 84. Well, no, this one isn't old. This one is the old one. I was mixing these up. So this one, 41, I love it, but it's too old. So I think it would be better to buy a new one of that one, even though they slightly changed the shades since I got these first, but I think it's time to let go of some of these. Then this is the one in 81. This is a little bit more toned down, a little bit more purpley than that one. I am gonna be keeping it and giving it one more shot. Then we have the shade 55. I love this shade. It is one of my favorites. I have to use it more. It's like the perfect kind of purpley nude, purpley pinky nude. I love a warm purpley kind of vibe on my lips. Then I have the one in 57. This one is a little bit of a deeper pink. I'm just gonna keep the ones that are a little bit newer. And this is a shade 83, and I feel like this is just too cool toned, too purpley for me, too bluish purple, so I'm gonna declutter that one. But like the more warm pinks, I'm gonna give them one more shot and see if I will wear them. Maybe at some point I just have to get rid of everything and buy my favorites again. That could also be a plan, just like buy my 4 absolute favorites. Because I also feel like at one point I wanted to have everything, and then I didn't even know what I had anymore, and I just felt a little bit confused about the different shades of pink that I had in my collection. Then here, oh wait, I have another one. The shade 72. This is kind of like a grayish nude, but a little bit more warm, a little bit more peachy. Yeah, I feel like this one is too grayish. I'm gonna declutter this one. Alright, so these satin lips by ColourPop. These are really old, but also the satin lips go off quite fast and they don't smell good at all. They smell really bad. I love these. I love the shades, but they don't look good anymore. They don't smell good anymore. And I feel like I have some formulas that I kind of can use to replace these. So I think it is time to let go. I have found some liquid lip formulas that are as comfortable as these. The Luna Beauty ones, the Earthly Cosmetics ones, the Kiko ones from the Sweet Affairs. So I think it is time to let go. These are just taking up space and I'm not gonna touch them anymore. I'm not gonna put them on my lips anymore because they're just too old. Too old. I also have the Nabla ones that I really like. The Creamy Dreamy. That was the name. Creamy Dreamy liquid lipsticks. Those are nice. We have arrived at the last box. So this is the last thing that I have to go through today. I have these 2 LA Girl lip oils. I have one that is the grapefruit one and one that is the strawberry one. I like these both. I like lip oils. I am keeping these. Then I have 2 of the Kiko Sweet Affairs Sweet Kiss Dual Liquid Lipsticks. This one is 01. It's a bit light for me, but I can make it work or can use it to kind of light up other colors. So I'm gonna keep it for now. Might declutter it in the end because sometimes I'm a bit too lazy to make lip products work, but we'll see if I'll give it another shot. So this is the one in 02. This is actually my favorite one, the most wearable one, the most easy to wear. For me, the most neutral and natural. So I'm gonna be keeping these 2. One of the Herbs and Flowers in a 020. This is a bit more of a cool tone pink. I am gonna be keeping this one. I like this one. And then a MAC lipstick in Creme de la Femme. This one I actually wore yesterday. It's kind of like a cool tone pink, a little bit frosty, but it doesn't look too like cheapy on me. I quite like it, so I'm gonna be keeping it around. The Nabla Creamy Dreamy liquid lip in Eve. I really like it. I'm gonna keep it. Then the Essence Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss in Coral Glow. I quite like this formula. I quite like this shade, but I don't know if I need this, if I'm actually gonna wear this. I feel like I have other things that I would choose over this, like the lip oil by ColourPop. So I'm gonna let go, also just because I need some space. Then I have the Kiko Happy B-Day Bellezza Hollow Lip Gloss. At first I thought that I quite liked this lip gloss, but there's just something about this. It just goes into the lines in my lips and it doesn't look flattering, and I just feel like, yes, it looks kind of okay and it feels kind of hydrating and it's quite a nice shade. I just think that I have other lip glosses that I like so much more that I would never reach for this. I just think it's too much of an okay product to stay in my collection and it just doesn't look flattering enough. Then I have the 3-in-1 all over stick from the Blossoming Beauty collection. I don't know why this is in with my lip products, because I use it more as a blush, not really like a lipstick. I am gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do with it, but at least it's gonna move, because this is not a lip product to me. Alright, let's see. This is the Martina Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Period, and this is a bit of an interesting shade. It is a bit on the grayish side, but a little bit warmer. It is an interesting formula as well, because it's a little bit dry and a little bit sticky, but I do like it in a way. It does look beautiful on the lips, and I feel like I can kind of make it work with a lip gloss on top maybe. I want to keep this around and try it out a little bit more. Then I have this Essence Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss in Sugar Rush. And this one was released together with the Coral one. And it's a very cool tone pink. I just don't know if I'm gonna use this, because I really like the Makeup by Mario ones. And I feel like I have all the shades that I need. And I also really like the Luna Beauty ones. And I just feel like I would probably pick those, but this is an interesting shade. It's a little bit more bright, it's a little bit more fun. It could, I'm gonna be keeping this. But I don't know if I will keep it forever. Then we have the Essence Make Beauty Fun Plumping Lip Gloss. This one looks really cute, it feels nice, it's just not as interesting on the lips as it is in the tube. I'm gonna keep it around because it's a nice hydrating lip product. It still has a place in my collection. It's just something that I will throw in my purse. Then the Kiko Milano Sweet and Fresh Sweet Kiss Lip Stylo in 01. This is a beautiful lip formula, a beautiful shade. This stays on so long, looks so good. It's so hydrating. This is one of my favorites, and the packaging is also nice. It's magnetic, so I'm gonna be keeping it, and I am gonna put this somewhere where I think about using this one. Then the Blossoming Beauty Flower Glow Hydrating Lipstick. This is kind of like a see-through red nude, and I quite like it, so I'm gonna be keeping it. I think it's a cute lipstick. And then we have the Precious Rituals Vegan Matte Lip Stylo. This is like a cool tone nude, but it's a little bit like lighter and a little bit warmer, like cool toned, but is it? It's a bit of a different shade for me. I quite like this formula. I think it looks very nice on the lips. I am gonna be keeping that one around. Then I have all of the Alien Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. I believe these are all of them. You know what? I really like this formula. It's so comfortable. It's so nice. I really like these shades. I am gonna keep all of them except for this one. I bought this one because it was on such a steep sale. Like, it was on such, there was such a deal that I was like, you know what, I will just buy every one of them and I will do a lip swatching video. I thought it was so difficult to find lip swatches of these that I was like, you know what, I'll do it myself. So that's what I did, but I feel like this red is too bright and I'm never gonna wear it. I feel like it looks weird on me. This is a shade Slasher, so this is gonna go. But the rest of these I really like. This is a shade Leaves. It's kind of like a warmer mid-tone nude, a little bit browny. Then it's very cool tone brown. It's an out there shade, but I really like it. It's Brood, and we have Potion. It's a purple. Autumn, that is like a lighter nude. Eerie, that is a little bit of a rosy nude. And then this shade I really like. This is a shade Pumpkin. Very similar to the Lunar Beauty one, but I really love this shade in the fall, so I can't really choose between them at this point. I'm gonna keep all of these. I really like them. Then we have this Kiko, what was this one called? I think this was also from that Flower Blossoming Beauty collection. This is a Flower Escape lip oil. I just feel like it's too thin. It doesn't really hydrate. There's nothing really to it except there's flowers in there, which is really cute, but it's just not hydrating enough. So I'm gonna declutter this one. Then I have this lip liner, and this isn't the lip liner video. Lip liners I always do separately, but I just found it in here. I was like, okay, let's just talk about this one. This one is from the Charm Escape collection, the long lasting lip liner in 05. This one is too creamy. It doesn't look good on the lips. It's hard to control, just way too creamy. So I'm gonna declutter this one. Then we have the Blossoming Beauty Charming Lip Gloss. And this is the same story. It's the same formula as the Happy B-Day Bellezza. I think it is such a cute shade. It looks so nice, but it is not flattering on the lips because it goes into the fine lines. If I put it on top of something, it might kind of work, but I just like the Makeup by Mario ones so much that I'm not really gonna try and make this work. I'm just gonna declutter it. I need to have less lip products. I need to have lip products that I really like. Then this Make It Nuder. Wait. Then this Catrice Clean ID Ultra High Shine Lipstick and Make It Nuder. I think this is such a beautiful cool tone nude. I really like it. It's such a beautiful shade. Gonna keep it. Then this Makeup by Mario Apricot Glow. This is also one of the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums. It is the same story as the other one. I'm just gonna keep it around and see about this later, how I feel. I just feel like these disappear from the lips a little bit too easily. Then I have this Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss from Essence. I got this for free and I don't think I've ever actually put this on my lips. And it's a very milky, very yellow peach. I don't think I need this in my life. I think I'd rather reach for a Luna Beauty one or a Makeup by Mario one. Once again, I have just found the one. I've just found the lip glosses that I like. Then I have this Hydra Nude in Heavenly. This is a nice shade. It's a nice color, but it is very similar to things I have, I think. Do I need this? But it's a bit more shiny. Okay, do I need this? Do I need to keep this? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh wait, this one. I feel like it might be close to this one. I'm gonna keep this one for sure. The Tuscan Sunshine Lip Stylo. Oh wait, that's more purpley. So that is not the same. So keeping that one. Alright, I'm gonna keep this around for a little bit longer because I really like the formula. But I don't know if this is gonna stay forever. These are the last things. I have a Drunken Diamonds Pumping Lip Balm, and it is very similar to the Disney ones that I just showed you. I don't need this actually, so I'm gonna declutter it. Then this Gossamer Emotion Creamy Lipstick. I don't remember what I thought about this, but I feel like there was something about it that I didn't really like. It didn't really work out for me, so I'm gonna trust my instincts and declutter this one. Then this Catrice Caviar Gouge Lip Gloss. I think it's cute, but it's just not the perfect formula and similar to other things that I own. So I'm gonna declutter that one. If it's not perfect, I don't need it. Oh, the other things are also not perfect, but if it's not better than okay, then I don't really need it. Then this other Bronze Glow by Makeup by Mario. I do really like these shades. I do really like the shades that I picked. This is kind of like a mauvey brownie nude. I am gonna be keeping that one. Then this little Artist Couture lip gloss. I think it's a nice gloss actually. I think it's nice, but I don't think that this really adds anything right now. But it's cute, but it's so small. I kind of forget about it. I'm gonna try it one more time. And then decide. But this NARS lip oil that is like the Laguna lip oil. Do I need this? Nah, I don't need it. I'm gonna declutter it. This was not needed in my collection. I don't know why I bought it. Then this Ginseng with Plumping Effect lip oil by Essence. Even though it doesn't smell the best, it is so good that I'm gonna be keeping it around. So I'm gonna keep it. And that was really everything. So I'm gonna clean my arm. And then it is time to actually organize and count what I decluttered and what I'm keeping. Alright, so these are the 2 boxes that are going back in my drawer. Then I have a few things here that I'm not gonna bother putting in there because I'm gonna put these in my purse. And then we have a few things. These are 2 new. I still have to test them out, so I'm not gonna put them with this. So let me just quickly count how many products I still have here. So it's like 86 if I've not miscounted, but sometimes it's a bit tough, I think, to count things in these types of basket because you can't really go row by row because it's all like mixed up. And yeah, we have 2 boxes again, and we have the things that are not going back in just yet. And now let me just count and show you what I'm decluttering. By the way, I've decided to declutter this one as well, the Fresh Kiss Strike a Pose. I just feel like I don't really need this in my life, so this is gonna go. So 34 products are leaving my collection. I think that's a pretty good number. I think I've done pretty good, and I do have to say 2 of these are lip liners that somehow ended up in my collection, these 2, so it's a little less, but today I have decluttered all of these, so I'm pretty happy with that. And that's gonna be everything for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, and then we'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.